Hello everyone, this is our reflection video for researcher.
Before we start to do primary research and secondary research, we decided to talk and discuss together as a group to make sure each of us know what we are supposed to do and the task we are given to for this researcher badge. As we discussed, we thought that one of the most important thing that we should focus on for this researcher badge is the learning objectives. We think that to be able to achieve this badge, we should find information that are based on the learning objectives that we have learned so far in this unit. And one of the things that we thought that we really should focus on is Vietnam also, not only Starbucks, because we need to know the Vietnam economy status and the income of the people in Vietnam, since the customers of Starbucks in Vietnam should be the people who are living in Vietnam. And we also thought that it will be helpful for us if we watch the last year researcher badge videos and also take notes on what they are putting and presenting in their infographic. And as you may see here at the right side of this slide, you can see Hukin's notes. We take notes of our bullet points of the things that were explained and shown in the researcher badge video last year, and it gives us an idea of what we are supposed to look for about our company, and also what we are supposed to do in this researcher badge.
For preparations, we made interview questions, action plan, observation questions, and observation tables. The content for our observation, we mainly focus on the type of customers. We look at the type of customers were there by looking at if they are local or non-local. Observing their age and gender too. In the middle picture, you can see there is a table made for us to record of information. This shows the gender, age, and nationality, so we can know what we are going to research and record it and to help our researcher batch. We made action plan to have specific due date for both researches, so we can work on our infographics after the researches. Also, we divide group into two groups. One group for secondary research and the other group for primary research. One of the things that we helpful was how we made tables and questions and observations we need to do before we went and did our primary research. This was helpful because when we went to Starbucks, we knew exactly what to do. This way, we did not waste time and got some good information. So why we have chosen infographic? We have chosen infographic because it is easy to use it, and there are hundreds of templates that we can use, which will help us to make our infographic easier. Also, it was very easy to use it, like putting images. There was some instruction about how can you put images or text or that kinds of stuff, and it was easy to show our informations in graphs, numbers, and in simple forms, such as using emoticons.
Primary research. For primary, we have went to two Starbucks, one in near Taeho Lake and another one in the meeting. We went to two Starbucks to see if how are they different and why are they different. Interview. For the interview, we have interviewed total 10 people, 4 Vietnamese and 5 foreign and 1 employee. We recorded all of the interviews to save our time and so we can collect the answers correctly. After that, we put all the interviews in the primary research document. Also, we highlighted important information of the interview. Observation. We observed the customers coming to Starbucks and recorded them in a table in our primary research document. We went to both Starbucks in Taeho and meeting to collect many data and to have our own data. We observed which kind of customers are usually coming by age, gender, and nationality. Also, we observed how many customers are coming or how people come to Starbucks, such as family, alone, and friends. Although we didn't show it in the infographic and instead explained it. We also observed designs and interior or Starbucks by thinking about questions. How are the colors? Is chair comfortable? Is table comfortable to work? How does the color affect emotions or your feelings? And how they put tables for people to work on and using that information. It helped us figure out what their target market might be.
SWOT. For the secondary research SWOT analysis for Starbucks, we have researched about what are the strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats of Starbucks, and we collected all the data in document and started to organize it to see if they are good informations or if they are useless informations. We did the SWOT analysis also based on the primary research data we got from and the interviews we had. Since the customers and employees gave their different point of views, we were able to collect many different kinds of data.
Competitors. For our research batch, we also tried to find out what can we do to find who are the competitors of Starbucks. We decided to ask an employee of Starbucks himself since the employee might have experience and might know who his company's competitors are. Also, since what they say might be biased, we also decided to ask the opinions of the customers, since customers are the ones who consume products.
Final product. This is our final infographic which we use to record the videos for our researcher batch. In this infographic, it contains the main information and we mostly explain the details. As you can see, we put a lot of diagrams and charts that we can use to compare while explaining in the video.
After all the research and tasks that we did to complete this researcher badge, we think that we did a pretty good job and are able to finish this researcher badge as a group. Although during the process on making this researcher badge, there are some positive and negative things. For the positive things, we were able to record easily since we finished the script 2 days before the due date and record our voices for the video the day before the due date and finish editing it that night. And also we finished the task on time based on the action plan, which made our life easier. The cooperation between each member of our group was pretty good too. We didn't have any big disagreement that make our communication harder. It made the process of making this researcher badge a lot easier as well. Also, we did our individual work and finish it on time so that we can make the infographics. And also we help each other when we struggle on finding some information that we were supposed to do. And also we were able to communicate easily after school because after each of business lesson, we remind each other at what time we are supposed to be online that night so that we can work together as a group. And even though we have our own task, we can help each other since everyone is online. Although there are a lot of good things that happen, there are also some negative things that we could have improved on. We were not able to meet as a group and do the primary research together because each of us had a different occasions, and so it was really hard since sometimes there's only one person who can do the primary research, and I think that made the research not so efficient. And also sometimes we were confused on what to do since we didn't really give clear instructions to other members, and yeah, it kind of delay the due date of that task. And the collecting data was a bit hard because since sometimes there's only one person who's collecting the primary research, it was hard to collect for example, the amount of customers who's coming in from the certain amount of time, since there might be customers who come in as during the interview with a customer, so it was pretty hard. And also we think that we could have give each other better instruction and that is clearer, so that we don't have that much struggle on doing the task, and we won't be confused on what to do. But overall, we think that we did a pretty good job, and we are proud that we finished the researcher badge on time. Thank you for watching our video.